Just tell me about Pele's game. Just tell me about it. Just tell me about Pele's game.
I know he took his country to 3 World Cups.
Okay, but tell me about his game.
I told you
one
about
of them he didn't even play. One he didn't play.
He scored more goals than Ronaldo if you want to count all of them.
Yep.
No, so you're just being stupid.
1,500.
We're just being stupid for likes. I see why people in the comments say
didn't know you were a Ronaldo stan.
Anybody in their dog can start a podcast because it's quite obvious. You got you and your dog sitting over here.
Legends.
No, we're not.
That's
what you're doing.
He's top 5.
He's top 5.
Disrespecting
without a
legends.
Doubt. You don't know
Football
ball,
didn't
obviously.
start in 2010,
You don't know ball.
Right?
Mate, you don't remember your take about Garincha? You don't know ball, obviously.
Yeah, well, he's not generational.
Perfect.
Hey, go straight home.
Do you see our game show got 1.2?
We got tracking on your car. Go straight home.
It was actually a good episode.
So good.
Were there comments on this?
There's heaps.
Okay, man. Enjoy.
It's in Tuggeranong as well. Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. You're back with Let 'Em Shoot. We're back another Thursday. Thursday night. We're here. This is probably our best lineup.
Easily.
In fact,
Yeah.
I reckon this is I know we said it before a couple times, but this is genuine.
Last week we did a joke.
Best four.
Yeah, this is genuinely our best lineup. To my very right.
It's your boy MJ, Born in Africa gang. Life's good. I'm blessed. Thank God for everything. Thank God for Let Him Shoot. I'm happy, man.
Yep, absolutely. To my left.
Pengus Techers, I'm back here. I let them have a little week or do whatever they wanted, you know. They had their fun.
We had so
the episode
much fun
didn't
as
really
well.
go as planned. You saw a bit of issues in that episode, but
Yeah, Mitch apologized.
I'm back.
again.
Mitch, he did come out with an apology. He had to. It's in his contract that he had to apologize, and yeah, we're back.
Only fair.
To my left.
Camera's Declan Rice. So
Declan
whenever
Rice.
these two over here talk up Deckers, you know they're talking about me. Same attributes,
Yeah.
same height.
Same height, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Similar, anyway.
Same ethnicity.
Declan Rice tall?
Same
I thought he's like
fitness level.
6'2" at least.
At least.
Same amount of legs.
True.
True.
Lung power. Before we get this started, Samuel, little announcement.
Guys, you may have seen that we were giving this jersey away. We have to do it today for unknown circumstances. But this Sam Kerr, Matilda's kit, the away kit, look at how beautiful this is. There is a winner. It is random, and it's from our YouTube comments. So, the winner of this Matilda's kit, drum roll everybody, goes to Jessla33. Jess, LA33, commented, fire episode, so amazing to have more content around women's football. Looking forward to the next month. And of course, hashtag GoatKerr.
Of course.
This is your kit.
DM us.
Yeah, get in our DMs. You'll see this. Say, I won this kit, it's mine. And we'll send it to you, send the address, and we'll send you a photo of Mitch.
Yep.
And the jersey.
Absolutely.
You get both.
Yep. Absolutely.
There you go.
Today, boys, we're doing just a whole heap of how the hell did I get here?
A little random
Let's do it, man.
Yeah, I thought we haven't done it for a while,
yeah.
so we're just having the best panel. We might as well
Smart.
do the best type of episode.
Yep.
Smart.
So I've sort of divided it into 3 segments. There's a overrated segment. There's a how the hell did I get here normal, and then
Right.
there's agree or disagree with questions from the crowd.
Brilliant.
Okay.
I'll
gonna be
be
fun.
on board duty.
So we need
Let's
the
do
balls
it.
pretty much the whole time,
Great.
and I'll
you.
be playing as well today. So
Oh, for once.
for once, so there's no. Thanks.
Jeez,
I got the
mate.
cleanest board.
What's this board?
Okay, guys.
Do
We're
I
going to
gotta
start
write
off
my
with the
title?
overrated segment. I want controversy. I want
How the hell
I want out of here
did
takes.
I
I want hot
get here?
takes. I want
You know what
I
hot
want,
and sweaty
you know,
takes?
You can't get this from anywhere else. Those are the type of takes I want today.
Only on Let Him Shoot.
Only on
That's
Let 'Em
type
Shoot,
stuff.
exactly. So the overrated segment, I'm pretty much going to go through the 11 of
How
a team.
the hell did I get
And these are all time except for the last one, okay?
all time?
Who is the most overrated keeper of all time?
Overrated of all time.
Yeah.
That was freaking easy.
Oh, is it?
Is it easy for you?
Is it easy?
I'm still thinking.
I don't even think I know that many keepers.
Mm.
Good one, huh?
Yeah, it's a great one.
I'm just on it, man.
To be fair, you've been saying that for a while, though.
Some people got
Oh.
it, some people don't.
Yeah. It is easy. Shit.
Hustler, baby. Baby,
Oh,
baby.
actually, I'm gonna. This is from history.
From history.
Oh,
Oh, no, he's not really.
Do it.
Nah, fuck
Do it. Do it.
One mic.
actually, yeah, I might change it.
Hustler, baby.
I think the person I was just said is a bit too bait.
Okay.
Even with a whap on my hip, I dance.
Tom, big fan of J Hus's new album.
Yeah, I love it. I love that, the fourth song on it. It's really good.
The one with No Marley. Is that the fourth?
Yeah, because third is Who Told You.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
fourth is
right.
No More.
Yeah.
That track is so hard.
Yeah.
And the video is hard as well.
So
Even the
good.
That's a big
Gambian one
track.
at the end is hard.
Yeah.
That's
I
still
don't
an
know what he's
album,
saying,
man.
but it's hard. All right, 3, 2, 1, turn. We've got Barthez, excellent. Loris, Valdez, De Gea. But you start because that's facts.
This one,
Yeah.
if you ask anybody ever how good Victor Valdez, for some reason they'll tell you he's one of the best keepers. But if we're talking about individual mistakes, he has a bloody bucket load. If we're talking about a player that's carried in their career because they were in a good team,
Yep.
almost number one in that list. Maybe it goes Gary Neville, then Victor Valdez.
Yep.
Because Victor Valdez, I'm telling you, the only reason he didn't ever get benched is because their second keeper was the worst keeper of all time,
Yeah.
Pinto.
Yeah.
Victor Valdez, terrible, lots of mistakes, and has been carried a lot from being in a great team.
Tom, De Gea.
Is an absolute liability when he came in for about the first 3 years when he came into United, and has been a liability for the last 5. How many was he at United for?
Jesus. I think
like-
almost 10.
Like nearly
He
10?
won the league.
I thought it was good
So-
at one
At
point.
more than 10.
More than
He had probably 3 or 4 good
Yeah.
seasons. There was
I'd
one
I'd say
point-
great.
I think he
I'd
had
say great
more than that.
seasons. Yeah.
You know, he's got five Man U player of the seasons.
That's what I mean. And he was in the team of the season like 8 years in a row.
Yeah.
You can't tell me
Oh,
De
you think he's
Gea-
over? Oh,
I think he's
okay.
overrated.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. I
You
think
can't
he's,
tell me that he deserves 8 years in a row to be in. That's definitely a fake fact.
I think he's
but-
great though.
Okay.
I thought it was good at the start.
I
and then
think
he
he
just
was-
like.
I think as
kinda
shot stopping
deteriorated.
goes,
No, he
Deteriorated.
was a little baby when he came
As an
in.
Arsenal fan, I know there was definitely games where David De Gea was the best player in
Yeah, but
world
also
football.
United fans keep saying that he's probably the second best keeper in Prem history. Behind Schmeichel.
Oh shit!
Damn.
So
Mike.
For me, it's Barthez. If this guy's name was Barne and he was Senegalese, he would be playing national team for the French. Growing up, I used to watch this guy play a lot. He was in that era when I was young, watching football. So error prone. I feel like for a keeper that was that rated, he played in some of the best teams of all time. He was so error prone, and I couldn't see why he's rated so highly and why he got into the teams he got into. Yeah, flappy boy. So yeah, for me, it has to be Barthez.
I've gone Lloris. I think it speaks for itself. I feel as though too many people, when they're justifying Hugo Lloris, he's won a World Cup.
Yep.
That's the only thing they can bring. Yes, maybe there was a season or two when he first came to Tottenham when he was decent, but from that, incredibly poor. Mistake prone,
yeah,
error prone, flappy hands as well.
yep.
Yeah,
One time
big
he even
time.
broke his arm. That's
Broke
how
his own
flappy
arm
they
making
were.
a save.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I've gone Lloris.
Oh, this doesn't have an erase.
Google.
Oh yes.
Sometimes you just got to use your hand. See this?
The next question is, who is the most overrated left back of all time?
Left back of all time.
Oh,
Left back.
left back. Oh, we're doing positions.
Yeah.
I just caught on to that.
I
Yeah.
guess that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Did say that at the start.
Cool. I should probably have thought about that better. Most overrated left back of all time.
Not
Interesting.
that many good ones.
Say the question 8 times and hopefully an answer comes to your head.
Most overrated left back of all time.
I'm going to push for answers because we're going through the whole 11. So if you make a mistake, you make a mistake.
I've made a few mistakes already.
Just message
Okay.
message production privately, and maybe they won't put it in the TikToks.
Jesus.
You're a wanker.
You're a wanker. Okay, I think I got one.
Yeah, okay.
Of all time.
Here comes the hate. Come on out here, you.
Come on. Get on out here.
He's actually back now.
Who, Bud?
No, not Bud.
Is he wrestling?
Benjamin Mendy.
Oh.
Why? I can say his name now. He's cleared.
Yeah, you can't say that though.
I can say, get on out here, you
You
Muslim.
can't, mate. Yeah, you can say that. Yeah. Everyone going?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not happy with mine.
I don't like mine at all.
Mine's literally
But
this.
I'll live with it. I'll die on this hill. And I'll explain.
I don't have one.
Hustle, baby.
I'm gonna have to push you for an answer, Mike.
Baby, baby.
This is how the
This
hell
is really hard.
This is how the hell did I get here?
get here.
I can't even think of any.
Yeah, I can't think of any that I like.
You'd have to say
even
one that
mad.
you think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to
Because
say
the
one.
mad ones are mad.
Yeah, the mad ones are mad. The rubbish ones are. Yeah, but all time is like.
Yeah, but he's not even rated.
Yeah. Maybe it's Estupinian.
No, he's actually.
He's actually good,
He's
but so
actually
was
so-
Cucurella.
God damn.
This guy's stressed.
He doesn't want.
No, I can't. I literally
can't
can't think of like a left back.
You're just gonna have to put
I
one
just
you
went
think
with
is
the
good.
basic one.
You're just gonna have to
Yeah.
put one you think is good.
Who's
I
an
guess.
English left back that wasn't actually?
Because
like,
I think people are not that good, but I can't justify it. I can't put into words.
Who played left back for England that wasn't like Ashley Cole or something?
Chilwell.
That's one I've got.
Yeah, I need somebody like that because they have to be English.
Chilwell.
Have to be English.
You guys are gonna have to edit this episode.
I honestly can't think of anybody.
You have to put something.
Like we need something. We need something. Do this one, Mike, and just talk about him as a guy. How overrated he is as a guy.
Down.
Hustler, baby. Baby.
What actually?
The only reason we have to push you for an
Who
answer
were
is
the
'cause-
twins? Like the what
Oh,
was
yeah.
the twin? Yeah.
This is the one that played
Raphael.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
What was the
there
other
we go.
one? What was the other one's name?
Raphael.
And what was the
Rafa.
other one?
Well, that's who he's put.
What's his
From
name?
our team.
Fabio.
There we go.
He's getting edited out.
Yeah. Who is the most overrated left back of all time? 3, 2, 1. Turn your boards. Fabio, Leighton Baines, Abidal. That's a good one. And I've got Roberto Carlos. All right, I'll say
Okay.
one of the biggest moments player of all time.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scored the occasional free kick.
Occasional.
Occasional sprint down the touchline. Massive quads. Other than that, what is he really good for?
Stop. Stop.
The reason Roberto Carlos, to be honest, is overrated is because he's compared so closely to Marcelo. And I think Marcelo is 50 times the player
Oh my God.
Roberto Carlos is. On the ball,
He is way
Marcelo
better.
is
Marcelo's
way
better.
better. He's
He's
way
better.
better. Way better. I've
say he's
seen,
better.
you can
He's
type in
better.
Roberto Carlos getting skinned and it's a 6-minute video of him just getting skinned. And he's quick. Which quick left backs get skinned in a compilation? Roberto Carlos is the
I feel like
answer.
I've only seen him get done up by Henri.
Or Messi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
That
him
one where
I've seen him
Messi
get done
makes
by
him do this.
Yeah, cool.
I've seen him get done by 15-year-old Messi as well.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Should I go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After that, I don't know. There's no hate anywhere for anyone else on this for this question, but mine's Abidal. Again, someone who's carried by this one. He's carried by a couple things. Very successful team. Terrible illness. Because he came back from this horrible
survivor.
cancer, he beat cancer. Like obviously amazing. Like so happy for him. But if we're gonna
So happy
be
for him.
if we're gonna be real and talk about the player he was a good player, defensively very good, but on the ball, bang average, and just as a whole, regular player.
Wasn't he a system player?
Yeah, I think he was very system. He was a very system player. But Abidal, I don't think he's as good as what people would claim he is.
Yeah, I hear that.
Leader, though.
Cool.
Still good.
Tom,
he's still
Lane
good.
Baines.
Longevity doesn't mean that you're good. I don't care that this guy played 15 years in the Prem. Of course, he's going to have the top assists for left backs if you play every game. For
Not
100
anymore.
years. So I don't care about you. You're average.
Robbo.
You came 15th year after year. If you never existed, the game would be exactly the same.
Jesus Christ. Baines was pretty good, man.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
He was. You don't remember when he
For
was
who?
good?
We're disrespecting
For
legends
Everton.
on here, apparently.
I'm going Fabio from United. I feel like if you don't know his name, you don't know his name. But I feel like this is one of them players where you're like, how the hell did Fergie sign this guy? How was he in that squad as well?
He said, how the hell did I get
How the hell did I get here? That's what he was saying. But yeah, for me, this is one of them players where you're like, how, why, what, when. But yeah,
I don't know if this is true, but I don't know if it's him, but I think it is. I think he's the one they wanted to sign, and
the other one
Raphael
come
was
with.
the extra.
yeah.
And Raphael was way
Ended up
better
being
than
way
him.
better.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Apparently.
now Fabio's
really?
just Raphael's brother.
Yeah, Fabio is Raphael.
Remember when they used to start with one at right back and one at left
Yeah.
back?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that was a solid
And
team
they
as
somehow
well.
used to win games.
Who is the most overrated centre back of all time?
Oh,
This is
yeah.
easy.
Are we doing one?
What,
Are we
bud?
thinking two
You
centre
can do
backs?
it. Yeah, we can do two.
Or
I've
Let's
got
do
one
two.
definite.
I've got two. I've got one definite.
I got two.
Who is the most overrated centre back or centre backs of all time? Turn your boards.
is that Sol Campbell?
MJ's
Yes,
gone
sir.
David Luiz and Wes Brown. Jeremy's gone Puyol and Alex from Chelsea. Samuel's gone Vidic and
Alex
Sol
from
Campbell. And Tom's gone Vidic and Puyol for pretty much the same reason, but you can
Same
go first.
reason. Not once will you ever see either of these guys play a ball through the lines in any compilation that you watch on YouTube. The only thing that these guys are doing are making last-ditch tackles because they've already been beaten and they're out of position, or they're making a clearance off the line.
No.
That's it.
Okay, so Puyol
That's it.
literally played
That's it.
in the
That's all you'll
best
see.
footballing teams of all time.
Yeah, but
Spain
he's
and
not doing the
Barca.
football.
Spain and
They
Barca.
had-
But if you can play in
As a
that,
passenger.
if you can play in that centre back,
As a passenger.
nah.
You know when you
Get out of
you know
here.
when you
Picked
set
an
up
invincible
Get out of
centre
here.
you
back.
know when you set up your team and you say,
can't
"Oh
agree
yeah,
with
you
them
let
two at
that
all.
centre back have it."
Get out of here. I don't
Lean on
agree.
one side and let the other
Yeah,
centre back
absolutely.
have it. Puyol's the
Puyol,
guy.
if you're... What's Puyol's best quality?
Obviously, it's defensive.
It's leadership.
No, it's
not.
not.
leadership.
No, it's not.
It's leadership.
No,
it's
not.
got nothing to do with defending because
Of
I've
course
seen him
it
get
does.
torn.
So what?
to pieces.
Every defender
I've
has
seen
been
balance,
beat.
mate.
Do you know
Yep.
what Puyol's three biggest highlights? One, when he told PK to keep moving after he got hit by the lighter.
yeah,
That's in his biggest highlights of leadership.
When Ramos pushes him in the face.
Yep. And three, when they're celebrating, Danny Alves is celebrating.
So-
he's grabbing him, telling
so
him to get
not
back on
when
the
he
field.
scored in the
Those are
semi-final
his
of the
three
World Cup.
biggest No, that never makes it in. Because
course it
those-
does.
His highlights are leadership
Oh,
based.
and the one where he handballs it, the clearance off the line where he handballs it.
Yeah. What
You
about
guys
when he
are
does the
ridiculous.
splits because Di Maria gives him the...
Yeah, all right. He got beat by Di Maria.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. All right. You chose Sol Campbell.
I
Why?
can't let Vidic land, to be fair.
I can't
Vidic-
let Vidic land. When
Vidic,
Puyol's here.
to me, got to
It's
land.
the same thing. It's the same argument.
Vidic,
It is.
Vidic could not play
Okay.
for any good ball playing side. That's my reasoning.
Okay. So Puyol's in the team.
Puyol could play.
But if you look at that United
He did
team,
play.
the balance was he had Ferdinand and him. You
Yeah,
know, I
it's
don't think-
balanced.
And
Ferdinand
him?
was the better one of the two.
He was,
but,
for
but
sure.
what
But
I'm
this
saying is,
guy
like, why
is-
would you expect that from Vidic if you already have that
When
there?
But this
people are
guy-
considering
Why it
him
doesn't
one
make
of the
sense.
best
Exactly.
centre-backs
That's
of
what
all
I'm saying.
time.
They
No
say he's
way.
the one of, if not the best centre back in Premier League history. They
They say
claim this
Premier
guy
League.
is.
He has
yeah.
2 Player of the Years.
yeah.
He does. But so
And
does
how many
Giggs as a player of the year.
won?
Yeah, he does.
Giggs as a player of the year. And if you're going to tell me he's not overrated, then.
Oh,
there
so
we
why
go.
have you chose Sol Campbell?
And Sol Campbell, bang average. Sol Campbell, just part of good teams. That's it.
Bang
Realistically, that's it.
Bang,
Bang
average, you
average.
said.
Sol Campbell, bang average. I'm telling you, all he
He's
was
showing his age.
hype around a transfer, and that's it. There you go. Sol Campbell, that's his whole legend status.
Konate is literally Sol Campbell
Baby
2.0.
Sol Campbell.
Yeah, baby
Konate's
Sol Campbell.
already-
He screams Konate's
It's a,
name.
it's a worse version of Sol Campbell.
it's
not true.
You love
He
it.
screams
That's
his name.
crazy.
Let's go right. Who's the most overrated right back of all time? If
Right
we're all
back.
going to do Neville, let's just skip to the next question.
Yeah, I was going there, but should
I
we
was
not
going
pick
there.
him?
Yeah.
Uh,
Let's just put him for. Yeah.
oh, MJ, sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, David Luiz in that.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah,
I
sorry.
chose David Luiz. Look, I get it. I get this hype around his game. He's, he likes to get the ball, he likes to carry, he scored free kicks, this and that. But in terms of like what he does defensively, I think they don't speak about that enough. I feel like when you hear David Luiz, it's never about his liability. He calls a lot of mistakes. Positionally, he's really, really poor. He doesn't manage the position well. And I feel like when he came to Arsenal, it made me cry.
It burnt you.
It burnt me bad because I was all right. We're gonna get these guys with experience. This, that, nah. The team will be on a break. Where's David Luiz? He's next to Aubameyang. Nah. David Luiz trash. And then my second guy was Wes Brown. I feel like he's a player that he was talented, young talent, but I think his talent kind of pushed him into the team where he shouldn't have been. And I'm surprised that people talk about him like they do. Like, I feel like when they talk about United, they're like, yeah, Wes Brown was a good, solid centre back. But I'm like, was he really? I don't know. But yeah, those are my two.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair
I was in
enough.
right backs.
I'll
choose somebody
Were you
else.
genuinely going to say Gary
Yes.
Neville?
Yes.
All right.
But I was going to choose your guy.
That's who would have been my next one.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Fair enough. Let's do it.
Who is the most overrated right back of all time? Oh, I know who. I'll do a different one.
Assala, baby. Baby.
We all ready?
Yep.
Most overrated right back of all time. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mike's gone. Gary Neville / Trent Alexander.
But I'm choosing Trent because I think Gary's a bit obvious, but I'm arguing Trent.
Okay, I've gone Mike on. Samuel's gone Gary Neville. Neville Gary.
Mycon's a good one.
Mike on because I think he was in that crop of Brazilian players. It was the era when people were pretending like these guys were going to be the next guys, and they were all terrible. The Freds, the Michel Bastoses, the Mycons,
They had a terrible World Cup as well.
the Alanos,
That was a terrible team.
Terrible.
Who played 9 for them up front? That
Luis
World Cup?
Fabiano.
Luis Fabiano.
terrible World
These,
Cup.
this
And-
crop of Brazilian players was
Scammers.
Was me and my, heavy watching period of
You got
Brazil.
let down. You got let down
I saw
bad.
this guy who was completely. Yes, he won the treble with Inter. Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Well done. But very much system because when he played for Brazil, boy, was he the worst player I've ever seen.
And let's not forget
when he went to City, boy, was he the worst player I've ever seen. So Mycon.
Let's not forget at the World Cup, for some reason, Dani Alves was benched and Mycon started the whole tournament. All he did was score that one shot goal from the side
Against North Korea. He
Yeah,
celebrated, man.
He scored a goal against North Korea and he cried and we still speak
Was
about
it
it.
this celebration? It's like,
Yeah.
He went on the ground, straight to the ground.
Quickly,
Obviously,
the
Gary Neville.
brothers.
Gary Neville, most overrated player of all time. That's it. Simple.
Yep. Okay.
I agree.
Mike, you wanted to say Trent? Why?
Yeah, I think Trent, for me, he's a product of when the thing they rate him for isn't actually what he's there to do. I feel like they talk about Trent and it's only about his creativity going forward, his passing range, his risk taking. But in terms of what you need this guy to do, he doesn't do it. Defensively, awful. Positionally, awful. But they don't talk about it. They're like, yo, this guy's a generational talent. He's one of the best.
I mean,
right
they do
backs of
talk
all
about
time.
it. This whole year, that's all anyone ever
They do,
talked
but
about.
for a long
time, they
didn't.
avoided that, and nothing had really changed.
Because he
What's
wasn't
changed about
really,
his game?
he wasn't necessarily getting found out.
I seem to remember a lot of games.
He wasn't.
disagree.
When we were at our best, he wasn't really getting found out.
He wasn't because he had help on that.
That's what
right
I'm
side.
saying. But once the help's gone, then he was getting found
That's
out.
what I
People
mean.
talked about it straight away.
So he definitely benefited massively from this.
Probably the most slandered player this season.
True.
Who is the most overrated holding midfielder of all time?
Oh shit.
I feel like this is easy.
Don't do Roy for this.
Yeah,
Do
I'm
it for
not
the
gonna.
next one. They're really good, yeah. Mike, you got one?
Yeah, I got one.
Who is the most overrated holding midfielder of all time? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Mike's gone Sammy Khedira. I've gone Khedira.
Oh yeah, nah. There's a
Xabi Alonso, I hear it. We're disrespecting legends over there. Tom,
Shut up,
Jorginho.
idiot.
For me, I've gone Sami Khedira because I feel as though that mold of players they're completely effective when the possessions in the opposition are in possession. Those
Yeah.
type of midfielders who that's their game. I think you have to be exceptional level to be a mad.
Angolo.
Yeah.
Yeah, N'Golo, fucking when Fabinho was good, when Casemiro's in his prime, when Vieira is unstoppable, those type of players. Khedira was just legs, pretty much. And they were putting him in the best teams in the world. He was playing for Germany when they win the World Cup. He's playing for Madrid when they're winning trophies. I just think on the ball, he's so limited that he should never really be compared to the best holding midfielders, which he was at the time. That's why.
No, I'm the same. I feel like if you look at a lot of dudes in his position, like you said, that were in the same kind of teams, he's far away from those guys. And it just begs the question as to how and why he got into these teams. But you pretty much said what I was thinking.
All right, Xabi Alonso. Mine isn't because I don't think Xabi Alonso's good. Mine is because he's in a conversation where he does not deserve to be in. There's a levels to being... Some people used to put him in the same conversation as Xavi. Some people used to put him in the same conversation as those players. Yeah. They used to think that he could be in that sitting at those tables. Even the likes of... Obviously not a DM, but the likes of Fabregas, they used to put him in similar tables to that. And he's not that. Xabi Alonso is not that. He's been part of 3 brilliant teams. He's won amazing trophies. He's won the World Cup, he's won everything. But if we're just going to say because someone's won everything that they're automatically the best, it's just not true.
I'm saying for Xavi.
I don't agree, but sure. Jorginho, I just think that, yes, he looks nice on the ball. I think that technically he's a very good player, but I think that what he actually does is very limited. I don't think he's particularly good defensively. I don't think he's particularly good positionally. I don't think that on the back end he really does enough to be the lone holding 6, which is what he was for most of his club and international career. And then going forward, I think he is good at doing simple things, but beyond that, I don't think he can be regarded as...
Better player than Xabi Alonso.
Some people
No,
just
he's not.
don't.
Tell you that for free.
But that's all
If
right.
we're talking about who's the better footballer, Jorginho is a better footballer than Xabi Alonso.
No, he's not.
Some people just
No, he's
don't
not.
get
He
the
is.
game.
He's
of
not
football.
even...
He is.
He's not
Xabi
even
Alonso,
close.
all Xabi Alonso's
He's
got
not
is
even close.
all he's got is a long switch.
He's not even
That's
fucking
it.
close.
Xabi Alonso used to
What?
literally just do switches to people's heads. That's what he used to do.
You're an
Yeah.
idiot.
I hear
Xabi
it.
Alonso can do
he play at
everything
Liverpool
that
as well?
Jorginho
Yes, he
can't.
did play at Liverpool.
Yes.
I hear it. Listen, I hear it. Jorginho,
Xabi Alonso don't have the...
more
don't have
tactically
the-
aware.
Sorry?
He doesn't have this that Jorginho's got. He doesn't have the brain.
Tom was
He
talking
doesn't
about
have the brain.
breaking
Sorry?
lines. He's got the
Xabi
best.
Alonso
he's
breaks
putting the
more
best
lines than
break.
Jorginho.
No, he does
doesn't.
not,
Jorginho,
buddy.
if
Are
we
you
looked at his
silly?
stats,
He breaks-
average pass
he breaks
lengths of 5
necks.
meters.
He breaks
no,
necks,
you
mate.
are...
Average pass
You
lengths
are...
of 5
You've
meters
lost it.
sideways.
You've
Yeah,
lost
through the
it.
lines.
You've lost
You
it.
guys are idiots.
Who's the best central midfielder of? I mean, who is the
best.
most overrated central midfielder of all time? If we're all going to do Roy Keane, let's skip.
Nah, we're not.
There's a
Yeah,
reason
that's
you're,
a vibe.
you're over there, mate.
Most overrated central
Central
midfielder.
midfielder.
Am I going to be
Central
boring
midfielder.
and do Xavier, or do I pick someone else?
I'm doing
It's okay, just do it. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Far out. I don't know who to pick.
Okay. You should have picked Gattuso for that.
Oh, God, yeah. That would have been a good one.
Central midfielders.
Central midfielders.
Wait, did the microwave work?
Oh.
Oh, what the hell? The start button doesn't work.
damn.
Damn.
You guys got one?
Nope.
No, I can't think of anyone.
I'll give you one.
Yeah.
Xavi.
Mm-mm.
I'm not listening to
Go
you. For a
F
bit.
yourself.
For a few minutes, I'm not listening to you.
Sorry.
Come on, guys. I'm going to push you for
I
this
got
time.
one.
Fine, I'll do the boring one.
Okay. You can do it. I don't think anyone else has done it. Who is the most overrated central midfielder of all time? 3, 2, 1. Roy Keane, Hendo, Guti,
Lamps.
and Lampard.
I was going to do him for the next.
Wait.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, well,
what's the
Mike,
next
go.
one? Are we doing
Tens.
Tens now?
Yeah. Oh, next, yeah. But no, I think that works.
Yeah, I think it
I'd
works.
say box to box.
Yeah, I'd say box to box as well.
Yeah. So for me, I'm saying Mr. Lampard himself, great player. Statistics exceptional, but I feel like if you look at his attributes compared to the likes of Gerrard, Scholes, and a lot of those great midfielders at that time, I don't think he's on that level. I think his goals take him there, and whether that makes him on their level, cool, you can argue that. But I think for me, if you look at him purely as a footballer, I think there's a clear distinction between him and the next category up. But he's always been placed on that top tier, which I don't particularly agree with. And yes, I respect his game, like I said, but I don't think he's at the level of where people put him. And I'm not saying he's not good or he's trash. I'm just saying he's overrated by where people place him and the kind of players they put him around.
Yep. I mean, I hear it completely. I've gone Guti because the only highlight, the only memory you have of Guti is his back heel. Why did they not take his back heel for Benzema?
Man, it's good
Mate,
though.
that's the only thing you remember about Guti. That's why you're saying it. Guti was a player with ability, but did not perform consistently at all.
Ever.
At all. Didn't know his own position. Wanted to play as a holding midfielder. Wanted to play as a centre mid. Wanted to play as a 10 at times, but couldn't nail down a position. Couldn't nail down consistent performances in any of those positions. And I think he was more of a moments guy. I've done a lot of could have beens and
Could have been
moments
player.
guys here. He's joining his Galacticos teammate.
And maybe
Carlos
and maybe it was because he's at Real Madrid and they made a lot of signings. But it was for me, he's definitely one of them could have been players where you're like, yeah, he's good, he's this and that, but he just didn't quite stand out when he should have. I hear that.
Yeah, Hendo. I think, obviously, look, I'm a Liverpool supporter. So this means that I've watched every game. I watch Hendo week in, week out. I know what he brings. I know he brings leadership. I know he brings a sense of cover for Trent. I know he brings the cover out wide. I know he tackles. He wins the ball back. But guys, come on. Let's be real. As a player, Jordan Henderson is not the level that people put him at and people said he was. And at one point, people were saying player of the season in the Premier League. He's not that. He's not that. And as much as we say he's irreplaceable, if we just had a player who was a good midfielder and was good defensively, we're a better side automatically. If any player comes out of that Liverpool team, our best team, it's Jordan Henderson. So if we're going to pretend, that he's this phenomenal centre mid, he's just not. But yeah Henderson.
Great.
Tom, one sentence about Roy Keane.
Yeah, this is very popular and also very unpopular opinion for some people. But like we said for Puyol, Vidic, if your only attribute is aggression, see you later.
Good. Excellent. Who's the most overrated attacking midfielder, number 10 of all time? Let's speed through these last
Damn, I was going to have Lamps.
You can, I guess.
Yeah, wanker.
Yeah, but...
This is relatively new as well.
Yeah, because I'm tense.
I would have put Bruno, but I literally saw a thing today of like his breakdown. Oh my god, he's
good.
Yeah.
Well, Mike's just put Lampard, so
I know.
you could make the same one.
I think Bruno's better than Lampard.
I think so as well.
Number 10s is difficult.
It is very difficult.
Because all of them
think
are
of one.
pretty
All
wild.
of them are pretty good.
They're all
Let's just go.
I think you have to be very good.
Let's just go. Who is the most overrated winger of all time?
Winger.
Yeah,
Okay.
winger.
Oh!
Yeah.
Can you make it wide player?
Yeah.
This is a nice one, I reckon.
Yeah.
I'm not a dickhead. Do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, just do it, man.
You're not going to do it.
Ben.
You're not going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be
Oh,
sit
no.
here and
Salah?
No, I was going to put. Oh, I didn't even think of that. But I'm not going to put Ronaldinho. I'm not going to do it.
What?
I'm fighting myself. I'm not going to do it. Don't worry, guys. I won't do it. I forget there are wide players.
Good wide players.
Oh my god, this is tough.
Everyone's got one.
No,
3.
no, I just don't have
Okay,
one.
try
Okay, well, let me think of one.
Definitely
We waited 46 minutes for MJ before, and they can't
That
wait.
was just
Can't wait
getting
3
warmed up
minutes for
into the
me.
show.
It's all right,
That was
man.
for MJ.
I'm tired, you know.
Came from work.
Long day.
I prayed in the morning.
What'd you have for breakfast?
Today I had oats with some almond milk.
Damn.
But before that, I had apple cider vinegar with warm water.
Drinking apple cider
cleanse the body
vinegar,
first,
wearing
you know.
a skim because you
Wait
want to
half
be.
an hour, then you eat some food. So you've cleansed.
You gotta
skin
wait.
looking nice.
You gotta wake up early for that
really
shit.
plump, everything.
Yeah.
You gotta wake up early for that, bro.
You guys want to know who? You guys
Shake-
want to know who Barca just signed?
This is wild.
Oriol Romeu.
No, they did not. For what? It's so strange. What?
They got no money, mate.
I don't even know why I did mine. I think I was pretty good, to be honest.
What?
So I don't know why I did this one.
Pretty good. 3, 2, 1. Who is the most
He's not that
overrated
good.
winger of all time? Some people know Ball. Oh.
Lavezzi.
Mike's on Charisma. Me and Tom have gone Giggs, and you've
Yeah.
got Lavezzi.
Giggs would have been mine.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Maybe
Giggs
go
is the
first.
obvious choice.
I'll go first because I knew someone else was going to do gigs and they can probably do a great explanation because they know ball. Lavezzi, there was a time where he was considered as one of the best wingers in the world, and I just really don't think he was ever at that level. I don't think he was there for Napoli. I don't think he was there for PSG. He was in that PSG phase before they started becoming a team to compete in Europe.
Powerhouse,
Yeah.
yeah.
He was there when the early Ibra, Thiago Silva just signed. He was there in those days, and realistically, if I didn't say his name, nobody would ever think of Lavezzi again.
To be fair, he was fucking good his last season at Napoli.
Yes, he was
Yeah,
good.
mad on FIFA.
But
as
he's
well.
not.
Yeah.
He's not that level. Come
FIFA
on.
days. Jesus Christ,
man.
he was good, man.
Tom Giggs.
Never, ever, ever has he reached a level that you guys behind the camera think that he has. No way did he got a... What did he get in his last season? He got a fake PFA Player of the Year.
Fake one, a fake
He
one.
got the participation PFA.
Like I
Friends and
said,
family vote.
longevity doesn't equal quality. This is the perfect example of exactly that. Just because you're in all the good teams, yes, all this, but you were never the star of the team. You were never at the level of the players around you. You were a good complement to the best players in your team.
Yep, completely.
It's pretty good.
And
when
I
he's
would
young,
have. I'm telling you, if I played 800 games, I'd have the most assists in Premier League history as well. So
though. He probably has 100 games as well.
he does. He's played 800 and something.
That's Mike's gone Charisma. He's gone YouTube University Charisma.
I've gone Charisma, and you know, you summarized it nicely. YouTube University. I feel like this guy was a guy heir to CR7. Or was he before CR7?
Before.
Yeah, before CR7. He was meant to be the guy, but
He was both.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like he never quite lived up to the expectation. Yes, he kind of run it back with the Euros. It was good in the Euros, which was unexpected. But I think other than that, we didn't really see a charisma that we remember like hearing about and watching as a kid. We didn't quite see that consistency or see a player that will like, yeah, this guy's the best or one of the best wingers right now. I think he was always the talented guy. He could have been, but he never quite reached there.
And for someone so talented, he probably has the most flops at clubs.
And he's
time.
also spent a third of his career in Turkey. You can't spend a third of your career in Turkey and want me to talk about you.
All right, striker. Who is the most overrated striker of all time? I feel like they have to have had scored goals.
So they have to have scored.
They have to have scored goals.
I
mean, it makes
I feel
sense.
like they have to have.
Otherwise, it's kind of like
But who are they rated by?
Yeah,
As a
who's this
striker.
guy rated by? Okay.
Oh, I know who I could have done for Cam.
Who?
Who?
Totti.
So you were disrespecting
Actually-
legends like that. Like that.
I reckon that would have been a good one.
who are you gonna pick?
Totti.
That's a
think it
good
was
one, to
good.
be fair.
But yeah.
He's got a lot of stands,
Yeah, he does have.
so you'd get violated. But I feel like he's talked about like he's one of the best.
Yeah.
when I don't think he's near like a lot of strikers.
Yeah.
But then it's like people would also say he's a 10 as well. He's
Yeah.
like a kind of false 9, 10, 9. So it's like, it's a weird one.
Hustler, baby.
Hustler, baby. Baby. Who is the most overrated striker of all time? Let's go one by one, Tom.
Boy.
Michael Owen.
Boy.
He had an exceptional 18 to
prime.
22.
Yeah.
As soon as he went to Madrid, I bet you couldn't tell me what his career looked like or what he did after that. Because he was not good at Madrid, he was not good at Newcastle, he was
Correct.
not good at United.
He was also injured the whole time.
That's what I mean. So, but this guy's, he's won a Ballon d'Or, yes, but he's still talked about as one of the best strikers to ever do it. But it's all talked about teenage sensation.
Doesn't he have like
Michael
2
Owen.
Prem Golden Boots?
Yeah, before he
well?
left.
Yeah, before he left.
It was good, man.
And he
was
went
bloody
to
good, man.
It
he
was
went to
bloody
he
good,
went to
man.
Madrid at 21. And then what did he do?
Yeah.
He tore his hamstring every year.
I agree in terms of like the teams he was at and
He
the
was-
reputation.
I'm telling you, he was exceptional for 4 years.
yeah, okay. That's fair.
Exceptional. But beyond that, when you retire at 30, whatever it was, 4,
Yeah.
what are you doing for 12 years?
Yeah, I hear that.
Samuel?
So before I turn my board around, let me just read you some teams. Madrid, Juve, Chelsea, Atletico Madrid. If you heard those names,
Hey.
Yeah.
Sports washing.
Alvaro Morata,
Watching.
there has to be that conspiracy has to be true, because there is no way that after you see him play that you guys would say, yeah, 50 mil sounds about right for him. Oh yeah. And then he goes and has a failed transfer. Surely his career can't go up from here. No, it does. Oh, let's go to Madrid. Oh, yeah, it does. Let's go to Chelsea. Oh, yeah, it does. Let's go Juve. Oh, yeah, it does. Let's go Atletico. His career just somehow kept staying at the top of the top for literally no reason. Yes, there's a couple seasons where he scored a decent amount of goals, but if we're being completely honest about him as a player, Alvaro Morata is the most overrated
God.
striker of all time.
Shit, man.
No,
the
facts.
stats don't back you, but yeah.
What's that?
Look at those teams. It's pretty good.
That's
Pretty good.
That's exactly my
pretty
point.
good.
I've gone same vibe as Tom.
You're looking at the stats and
I'm
they're
disrespecting legends again.
they're pointing the wrong way,
I'm
right?
disrespecting legends. No, I just want to get a fact before I...
Nothing's backing your argument, is it?
No, it is. It is. The most goals he scored in a league season is 18.
Could be this guy.
He's a striker
Oh.
and he's got a Ballon d'Or, and I feel bad as, a podcast that
Not stats driven.
Values.
values
football.
African footballers. But the only African Ballon d'Or winner, George Weah, is the most overrated striker of all time. I'm
Nah.
going to say
You're getting juju.
he's
You're
the
getting
most
juju put on you.
overrated player
way.
to win a Ballon d'Or in the last 35 years.
You're
Going
getting
to
juju
sleep.
put on you. I don't care.
Never waking up.
Yeah.
He's so overrated, became the president of Liberia. If
That's
if
how-
that doesn't tell you overrated,
That's how great he was.
he hasn't scored over 18 goals in a league season ever. He's got a Ballon d'Or,
So
and he's a
what?
striker.
yeah, but
He's a striker.
This guy, when like Italian Serie A was hard, he was the best player.
Yeah,
like he was clearly the best player, and that was when Italian Serie A was like rated like the.
I
Yeah.
think when Italian Serie A
Defensive
was
pinnacle.
the best player was the real best player, R9. But George Weah won his Ballon d'Or when he was at PSG,
Yeah.
which is in 92, 93.
Hey man, I'm not
But
protecting
when
you
he was
from
in
all the
Italy,
African
he
people on
was
TikTok.
also the GOAT. I feel like I can't agree with that. I feel like he was the guy.
Yeah, he was the
He
guy
was.
for 2 years. He's played for Al Jazeera. That's a news channel. Dude, so you tell me what's going on. Are we doing real sports watching? He's played for Chelsea, City, AC Milan, PSG, Marseille. Those 5 clubs. And you know what his transfer value, overall transfer value of like
Of his
amounts
transfers
that have been
combined?
paid for him?
Like converted to today's
13
money.
mil. 13 mil total.
Okay, but that
13
doesn't
mil.
matter.
Yeah,
When the time wasn't Zidane record signing for like 20 something
Yeah,
mil?
that's one time.
Yeah.
This is all
Yes.
of his transfers
Okay, but
together.
still,
And
this is
Shearer was the record in like 94.
Al
He went for
Jazeera
1
he's
mil.
played for.
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
Al Jazeera.
Now some how the hell did I get here questions.
Yes.
Let's do it.
We'll smash through these. Quick justifications, quick answers.
Cool.
Tell me the biggest fluke of all time.
Biggest fluke? Yeah, I can
Biggest
tell you right
fluke.
now.
Yeah.
Oh,
In footy history.
Yeah, in footy history. Biggest fluke of all time. The biggest fluke of all time. You guys ready?
yep.
3, 2, 1. Tom's gone Ibra bicycle versus England. Me and Tammy have done the same. Papi Cisse versus Chelsea. MJ's done Portugal winning the Euros.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Yeah, okay. You go first, Mike.
Not Greece winning the Euros.
No, they deserved it, man. I feel like when you look at this Euros, right? God was like, you know what? Ronaldo needs something.
I
He
agree
needs
with
something.
you, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't deserve it. I don't think he deserved it.
No.
I think at the Euros, there was better teams. Like France, they should have won it, bottled it. Cool.
Yeah.
Germany was a solid team. Cool. But they gave it to Portugal.
I can give you facts about that Euros as well.
Go for it.
They drew all 3 of their group stage games, and they got through the group
They came third, right?
as the best third
Yeah.
place team
Yeah.
on 3 points.
And they just
And if it wasn't for a Ronaldo hat trick against Hungary, where they drew 3-3,
And they went to extra time
They would
in
not
the
have
round
made
of
it.
16 and the quarterfinals, and they beat Wales in the semi-final.
Yeah.
yeah, and they beat France in the final with Ronaldo injured. And Gomes of all people scored, and he did. Eder, sorry,
Eder.
Yeah,
scored.
Eder.
And my God,
That's probably his only thing. Like that was his
Ever.
only contribution for
Yeah.
Portugal.
and Ronaldo coached.
Okay, now it just looks like I'm just disrespecting African legends.
Nah, we're
but
not.
this is the... if you... On the same weekend Papi Cisse scored this goal against Chelsea, we could have gone to the Oval. I gave him 600 balls. He would not have scored one of those.
Mm-hmm.
That goal is the biggest Juju Man finish I've ever seen
Of
in
course.
my life. And at least 3 people had to be sacrificed for that goal to go in.
That moment in time had to be. That is something that you had to be there to experience. Demba Ba and Papi Cisse, for some reason, playing for Newcastle up front together, scoring consistently week in, week out, and it gets to the point where he just shoots from the sideline, outside the foot, half volley, goes over the greatest Premier League keeper of all time's head, and he didn't know how to celebrate. He
thing is,
did
right,
this.
You only shoot like that when divine intervention's on your
100.
side. man.
You only shoot like that if you know that you sacrificed 3 people to get there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Papi Cisse did that.
Tom?
This is how I know Ibra only cares about himself. If his family was burning in a building, he'd walk out by himself. How are you doing a bicycle from 40 meters out and that going in like that? Like you said for the Cisse goal,
Yeah.
600 balls?
Yeah.
There's no way.
he's not doing
Nah,
it.
nah.
This ball went vertical.
Yeah. It went vertical.
And Gary Cahill is somehow still missing it in the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, why did you do that weird slide?
That's what I mean.
Next question. Who's the player who exceeded their potential by the most?
Sure. Exceeded potential.
Yeah.
Phew, that's a good one.
Like they should never have been as good as they were.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I'm going to do current.
Yeah, sure.
Exceeded by the most.
Oh, there's actually a couple players,
That's a good one.
but I'm going to go this guy.
That's a great one. You guys got one, Tom?
Yes.
We'll just go one by one. Mike, you want to go first? Who exceeded their potential by the most?
For me, he's another Gabby Martinelli. I feel like if you watch this guy play when he was breaking into that Arsenal side, you would have been, and you fast forward to now, you would not believe it's the same guy, the same anything.
True.
Like his game, in terms of level, is so far away from what he used to be like. Like even watching him play as an Arsenal fan, you're like, what happened to this guy?
Yeah.
The rate of just improvement within, I reckon, the
2
last 2 years,
Yeah.
less than 2 years, incredible. I feel like this is one of them stories where you hear about a player and their progress and you're like, nah, this is like unforeseen. Like you didn't even see the talent, let alone the ability that we're seeing now. So yeah, this guy's on track to be one of the best wingers, you know, especially when he starts to mature, he can get there. Whereas if you asked me this 2 years ago, I'd have been, I was praying for this guy to get out the club. So yeah, Martinelli, he's the big one for me.
I've got another player who overnight developed a ginormous amount of composure and he exceeded his potential more than anyone would have ever foreshadowed. Mohamed Salah. This is probably the only time I will ever praise Salah, but it's because I thought he was one of the worst players I've ever seen. And when he
Jesus
signed for
Christ.
Liverpool, I was ecstatic because they had signed, as Samuel described, Theo Walcott. El Neni looking Theo Walcott is what Samuel said.
After the first game against Watford, he had a horror show.
And Mohamed Salah, how a player can develop composure, how a player can develop that level of finishing.
Instinct as well. Wow.
Scouting, man.
I just don't understand. And if you look at him at Roma, even though he did have a good season, nobody would ever say he's getting the Premier League Golden Boot record ever.
Pretty much 20 goals a season.
For five seasons
in a row. And yeah.
Yeah. And I've gone for his partner in crime, Sadio Mane. If somebody had told you that guy that was playing for Southampton would go on to be second in the Ballon d'Or voting, somebody had said at, what was it, maybe 24, 25 years old, that guy would be second in Ballon d'Or voting, you would have laughed. But again, Jurgen Klopp, this is a lot down to Jurgen Klopp, a lot down to scouting, to system, but he turned into one of the best, if not the best, African player.
You know what? He gives me, like, back then, it was like watching Gineppo in terms of like ability, what he expected.
He was
his career to be
extremely
like.
raw.
But now he's like, yeah. You
But
can't
I
even
just felt
compare
like he
that.
was at an age where he was like too old to develop into somebody who would be one of the best players, and somehow he did.
He was on the Jovino trajectory.
Yeah, he was.
Tom, who'd you put?
I put a player, a little bit old school, a player who always had ability but was never really given a chance, a player who really struggled up until he was about mid-20s. He signed his first professional contract at 26 and went on to become a Premier League and Arsenal legend.
Oh,
yeah, excellent.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, great one.
I mean, you never, ever see anyone sign their first professional contract in their mid-20s anymore.
Yeah.
And to be... How many goals did he score in the Prem? Over 100?
Hall of Famer as well,
Hall
I
of
think.
Famer,
Yeah.
Arsenal legend, Prem legend.
He's in that like top 10
Yeah.
Prem striker category
For sure.
or debate.
Who has been the best Chelsea striker since Didier Drogba?
Since Didier Drogba.
Yes, I know this.
Oh, easy.
Oh, this is easy actually.
This is easy.
Have we all got the same answer? If we all have the same answer, we're just saying.
Okay.
We're just saying. Move on. All right. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Okay.
That was extreme.
Shout out Rick for asking that question.
Rick's got some questions, man.
Yeah.
Shout out you, Rick.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Rick.
Thanks, Rick. Think a little harder next time,
Morty.
mate.
Morty.
Who is the greatest big game player not named Messi or Ronaldo?
Greatest big game player. I like that. Come on now.
Fuck, is it the guy that...
Come on now. Let's be real, guys.
Oh, this is kind of obvious, I reckon.
Yeah.
Reckon?
Yeah, dog.
Well, I got one.
You don't know where I'm from,
Tom,
dog.
give MJ that pen next to you.
Yeah, your pen's no
Your
good.
pen's limp dick.
Yeah, it's fade. It's like Mitch every weekend. Man.
Hey, Mitch, you booked Japan yet? You did your 27-hour layover?
You're the guy at Manila Airport. No food.
When you guys going?
No bathroom.
I think Mitch said the dates were 27th of September.
Oh, you guys going in September?
Yeah,
That's
till
like still warm, right?
to the 11th of October.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's what.
Are you
2.5
going as well?
weeks?
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks and a bit.
Yeah, because
Record it while she suck it, mate.
What the hell?
What's
do you
recording
mean?
like a bucket?
I want to go. I just don't know if it's gonna be that soon. Because how long are you guys going? 10 days, 2 weeks.
14 days, yeah.
Oh, 14 days. Shit. So not 2 weeks.
Oh shit, 51st dates. Remember, you lose a day on each end.
Yeah.
Just saying, man.
It's
These
true.
are things you got to consider when you
These are
travel.
things when your parents aren't holding your hand, you have to consider.
When you do your first thing for yourself for the first time ever.
I think you guys will benefit going just like the young.
Yeah.
Young
And
dudes.
since I heard you can drink in the street, far out.
You're going to see dudes in... Nah. You're not allowed to eat and
Isn't it
walk. Well,
frowned
you are
upon?
allowed to, but people
It's
look
like
at you
frowned
if you
upon.
eat and walk. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to just walk with beers in my hand the whole time. 4-pack.
And you'll see dudes in suits pass out on the ground. And people just walk past them.
It's like,
Wait, what's the question?
Best big
Best
game
big
player.
game player not named Ronaldo or Messi.
Oh, yeah, yes. Yeah, easy.
Crava.
Hustler, baby. Baby, baby. You know what? I'm going to change this answer. F him.
Go for it, man.
Shout
F him. Yeah, that's it.
out.
I was literally about to write it. He's a flipping mendog. Hey. Mine was, I had the, Tom wrote it after I wiped mine away.
Oh, did you have the same?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
No, I had it
I thought
before.
you just wrote it as soon as I wiped mine off. That's why you said go for it.
I was like, thank God. Millie.
Yeah, Milner.
Millie, baby.
All right, come on.
No, hand up.
Jeremy, you got one
Pretend
or no?
We're doing research.
No, I'm just double checking some. So yes. Who is the
He's never
best
played
big
a
game
big game.
finals? Best big game player. 3, 2, 1. Let's turn.
Hey, best big game player not
Yeah.
named Messi or Ronaldo.
Hey?
Not named Messi or Ronaldo. Yeah. So who is the best big game player not named Messi or Ronaldo? These two have gone Drogba.
It's no brainer.
Samuel's gone Salah, and I've gone Ramos. Okay, let's hear it.
Every single time that we're in a big game or a tough situation or a cup run or a game against the top 6 or a final, it just feels as though this guy performs. It feels as though he always scores. It feels as though it's inevitable that he's going to score. And that's how it felt as a Liverpool player, Liverpool fan. There you go.
Great, man.
Oh, okay. So you put just like games against the top 6 and stuff in that.
Yeah, big
I've
games.
gone actual big games. I've gone Ramos. He scored in 2 Champions League finals. He's won the World Cup. He's won the Euros. He's won 5 Champions Leagues, whatever, 4 Champions Leagues.
Mm-hmm.
Captain as well.
Scored some big goals. as
Scored
well.
some big goals, big performances, and he's not named Messi or Ronaldo.
Facts, man. Yeah, Didier, you know who it is. Champions League winner. Bud was here summarizing nicely, but yeah, Champions League, FA Cup. He's the guy. Important goals.
Yeah.
He's your man.
He
Doesn't matter who
scores.
he's playing against. Life's good for him. over
Scores
there.
in finals. Doesn't get overawed by the occasion.
I think he's 9
just
and
the
9.
guy.
Yeah.
And you Arsenal guys probably watched him score countless against you lot.
Damn right they did.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Who effed up their career by not moving?
Here we
Not
go. I
moving
like
on.
that question.
Oh, by not moving.
By not moving. I like that, yeah. That's
the obvious one.
That's
What was that?
obvious.
Oh, Dyer.
Is he?
Who?
What happened?
Who?
What for?
Eric Dyer.
What's Dortmund midfielder?
Jesus. Did the guy die or something? Oh. So he got locked up for that.
Who? Who?
This guy, you don't know him.
Wait, what? Who?
No, you don't know him. You guys don't know.
Will Dwight?
No. Would
Oh,
die.
okay. Yeah, I was like, yeah.
By not
Oh,
moving.
Will from Gunners. The Ranger one.
No, that's Will Roberts.
Will Hughes.
Fuck no, bro. So then why the fuck would he do it? You guys all got an answer?
Is he? Do we do the obvious one?
I don't know. There's multiple.
You reckon? Fine.
You guys got one? I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it.
I got
Cannot
2.
Scream,
I got
need
2.
it while holding down employee. 3. We'll go one by one. MJ, who is a player that effed up their career by not moving?
All right, so Roos. I feel like if you look at this guy, right, incredible player. But in terms of maybe accolades, what he could have won, he could have done more if he had left. I think if you look at the injury history as well, maybe staying in the same environment kind of cost him. But yeah, I think in terms of what this guy could have done in terms of impact on the game, titles, I think it hurt him staying when he could have left. He could have gone to Madrid. He could have gone to pretty much anywhere and won some titles and had a bit more success from that perspective. But as a player, incredible player. But yeah, he could have been hurt by just the injuries and being in the same environment for too long.
I've gone Gerard, Steven Gerrard and his now protege Harry Kane, they have the same career pretty much. If they had left,
Hey, Kane
they
ain't
would
won
be in
nothing.
the next tier.
Kane
of
ain't won
player.
nothing.
Kane ain't won anything, but they both, if
Gerrard's-
they had left, they could be in the next tier. They would be talked about amongst the even greater players. Gerrard's career is hurt by the fact he stayed loyal to Liverpool. Won
I
couple
agree.
FA Cups, couple Carling Cups, big Champions League. But after that, you played your whole career at a club and you have one huge trophy to show for it. I think you'd be disappointed with the caliber of player that he is.
Agree.
I went with one, and he just recently got a move. I didn't know how to spell his name, but Milinkovic Savic.
Yeah.
This guy, you know, the transfer window started when he's linked to your club. As soon as he's in the rumors, that's when you know the transfer window started. And now he's gone to Saudi Arabia. So really, after all these years, just for him to go to Saudi Arabia when he could have had a good career as a good player for a good club, that's it.
His countryman's meant to be going to the same team as well, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How old
apparently
is he now?
Mitrovic is linked to the same Saudi team.
And I think he's not even 30 yet.
Tom?
I had Kane, but
thought it was-
I'll,
Oh, he is
Yeah,
over
do Kane.
30.
I'll do a quick pivot. I had Kane for the obvious reasons. Obviously, we all know how good he is and how many trophies he potentially could have won.
Yep.
But I'll do a reputation for Bale. I think that he won a lot. He was very good for Madrid, but in terms of his reputation as a footballer in the footballing community, I don't think that he is appreciated for what he did at Madrid. And I think that if he left the shadow of Ronaldo and Benzema and all those big guys, we would be talking about him a lot more highly.
Nice.
I like that logic.
Don't hate it.
Let's do... Where would Bayern finish if they played in the Prem next season?
Next season.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, their team's good.
Ninth.
3, 2, 1. We've gone 2/4 and 2/3.
Yeah.
I have City,
I think City.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Yeah, I think it's
Fine.
City, Liverpool, or Arsenal are the ones that
Arsenal and then
Arsenal.
Liverpool.
I'm saying
Liverpool or Arsenal. Most likely Liverpool.
Okay. Strange.
And,
Well, I'm
then,
just saying.
and then Bayern.
I'm just saying.
Very strange.
Let's
just saying
pretend.
they're the
Let's
guys
not
that
pretend
go
that Bayern didn't just on the final day beat a very average Borussia Dortmund side to the title. So if you guys are saying second or even first, you're laughing at yourself because
But if you're saying Liverpool above Arsenal, you have an even more of a laugh.
no, you're not.
That's not the question we're talking about here anyway.
Even more of a laugh.
And
All right.
also, in the Prem, you don't get a month off to have Christmas with your family.
They would
Yeah.
struggle.
You don't.
with
And you also-
You're
You're
playing 10 games
and
in
you're
fucking
playing more
December.
games as well.
And
I think 4 more games a season.
they won't be able to just play their good side in the Champions League some weeks and not play in the league because it's too easy.
Yeah.
Facts.
When
They're
you
still
go,
getting 4th.
yeah, so you're getting fourth.
They're still getting top 4.
Yeah, they're a great side.
All
but
right,
fourth.
agree or disagree with the crowd. Question 1, just go A or D, okay? Just write A or D.
Okay.
Okay, question 1 from @God Laughs. At peak ability, PK is greater than Ramos. Better spatial awareness, timing, and ball playing ability. 3, 2, 1. You're getting the big fat D, mate.
D for dumb.
Take this D, dumb dickhead idiot.
D for denied Gapare.
God laughs. You are getting a big fat D.
God
You'll see
laughs
this
at
when
you.
the
No.
episode drops.
D
mate.
for
It's
dumb.
terrible. That's the last question you ever
You know
asked.
that that TikTok filter that tells you what kind of Aussie you are? This is what you are, a dumb one. Because PK over Ramos ever in his life, there's never been a point.
Nope.
Yeah.
There's never been a point.
Have you guys seen that TikTok age filter?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Scary.
Yeah, it's
Tonya showed
accurate.
me.
Have you seen
Scary.
them put it on younger celebrities and they look exactly how they look now?
Yeah, it's actually
It's
fucked.
apparently
crazy.
it's like scary.
It makes me
accurate.
look really old though, but I look cute. but really
Yeah,
old.
You'd be a cute old man.
Thank you. I got great quick.
I'm on too lengthy. Pause. Pogba should have been the best midfielder of all time based on his ability.
Oh, of all time.
Yeah.
I hate that it's just agree or disagree.
Yeah, because it's not that simple.
Yeah.
Agree or disagree? Turn your boards.
F it.
Based on ability alone,
That's what I'm saying.
which player has more ability than
Zidane.
Pogba?
And can do as much. I'm telling you,
I
I
don't
thought of
think so.
Zidane, and I think
I thought
Pogba
of Zidane as
at
well.
his best.
But
Nah.
if
What
Zidane played in United's team where they're
Yeah.
expecting Pogba to play, he's getting shipped out to Juve.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm lying.
Yeah. Positionally, his move to United
Zidane's
was
more
awful.
robust than Pogba.
He is.
So he could have done it.
Defensively
And
robust.
Zidane,
He
no,
could've
but he's
done
also
way
he's
more.
also got.
Pogba don't defend as well.
Zidane's got this.
Zidane's
His career,
smarter
he's not
than
letting his
Pogba.
career fail like
he's
that.
got a fucking red card in him.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
he's not
got.
letting his
Yeah, he's a
career
psycho.
fail like that.
Yeah, he's not letting his career fail.
But Paul
ability
Pogba-
alone.
He's physically, he'd be able to play in the Premier.
Yeah.
Physically.
Of course.
Pogba's a better,
Zidane could, definitely.
Pogba's a better passer than Zidane.
Yeah, long passer, definitely.
Sure.
He's a better dribbler.
I don't know.
No,
I'm not
I don't
saying
think he's a better
I don't
dribbler.
know.
Okay, well,
I think he's
maybe
I
he's
think he
not.
can do certain tricks,
Nah,
but
I don't say-
Zidane's a better dribbler.
I think,
Yeah,
I think
maybe.
Zidane's better.
Maybe, but I think Pogba has more to his
Zidane
game.
is better.
Pogba has
Zidane's
more
a
to
lot
his
better.
game.
But see, you can compare Pogba's ability to someone like Zidane, and Zidane for me is the greatest
And it's
ever
not
midfielder.
crazy.
Yeah, and Zidane's the greatest ever midfielder. So
Noah Busdukas.
good
VVD has the best
pronunciation.
prime for a defender of all time.
Let me rob out this D and add another big D.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I'll put my big D on you. So we should do an after hours one where we have to blur it out.
Are you not even
3,
telling
2,
me?
1. Sorry.
Fuck it. Who cares?
Okay. So what are you guys saying?
I've never seen a centre back more unplayable. I've never seen it seem as
There
though
we go.
You
a
guys-
team
you're
would not
hypnotised by
concede
Zora.
as much as that Liverpool team. How strong that team looked.
You're doing
Anytime a ball
tricks.
came into the box,
Somebody's doing
anytime
tricks
he
on
was
it.
1-on-one,
He's
no
doing
way,
foot.
no
Yep.
way.
Somebody's
You can't do that on camera.
Of course we can, because you're doing tricks on it.
He is. He's the best. His prime is the best. Sure, his career, you can say what you want,
What's
but
the
his
question,
prime
of
is
all
the best.
time?
Of all
Of all
time.
time.
No, has he had the best prime?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
defender
he
of all
did.
time.
He did.
We'll go fucking Cannavaro. We'll go Maldini. We'll
Cannavaro's
go
not
So you're
better.
saying guys
Cannavaro
at their
wasn't better
absolute
than that.
best, he's number one.
So you're saying his prime,
Madness.
which is what year?
It's 2019 or 2018.
Give me the year.
It's 20 when he came second in Ballon d'Or. He was 11 points behind Messi winning the Ballon
When
d'Or.
he was defending with his aura.
No, he defends
You're
his aura
saying-
now.
Well, now he's
Now
aura.
he defends with his
You
aura.
think he is his best
Yeah,
Don't
defender?
say
it's not
Cannavaro. because
possible.
Cannavaro
11
got
points.
carried
11
by a
points
good-
behind.
It's not
Samuel
possible.
just brought up Ballon d'Or, mate, and
He
you're
got
saying
carried
don't
Yeah,
say
but to
Cannavaro.
Messi,
You brought
to
him up.
Messi's
Don't
big.
say Cannavaro.
To Messi's
no,
big.
he just brought up Ballon d'Or.
I said that's the
and you're
season.
saying don't say Cannavaro
That's
when
the
he won the
season, mate.
Ballon d'Or
That's the
after
season.
helping
Nothing.
Italy win the World Cup.
That's the season.
He was a participant in their run.
Crazy. All right. Nate Masic. Maradona is the best player of all time, but Messi had a better career.
It's hard to really like.
Maradona. I was watching some Maradona videos. That guy is effed
Fucking
up.
good.
People say, like, people who watch both now say that Maradona's better.
Yeah, some people.
Some
Some
dumb-
also
over
dumb
70s.
dickheads.
So, what was the question again?
Maradona's
Who's better,
the better
Maradona
player,
or
but
Messi?
Messi had a better career.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm just gonna say.
D.
Three, two.
AJ's doing nostalgia.
he's a sicko. He's a sicko. Better than Messi.
Better player than Messi.
I'm almost certain every single thing in Messi's game is better than Maradona's game. Finishing better.
I feel like if you look at the era he played in and how good he was, it's hard to compare both eras. And I feel like
You're
if
right.
you look at how good he was compared to everybody else, there's an argument that he could have been better. But I mean, if you're comparing just game to game, there's no player in the past that's better than players now. So it's a weird question to ask. But if we look at how good he was at the level compared to like everyone else, compared to Messi, I think there's a shout that he could have been better. That's how I'm looking at it.
Fair enough.
But Messi clearly had the best career.
Yeah.
Out of
And
anyone.
is better.
And
And is just a better player.
All right.
and can do everything.
The next question is from Riley
Oh,
Acco,
Angelo.
2007. Neymar is not a top 25 player of all time.
Ah, fuck
Of
this
all
guy.
time.
Agree or disagree?
you know what? You're getting another one. This is the second time.
This is
it's
not the
coming out.
biggest letter I've written today.
This is the second time it's coming out.
This is the letter grade you get for this question. MJ's thinking about it as well.
Is he really top 25?
Ah, shut up.
3, 2.
If it's like talent, then yeah.
No, it's all time. Say
What was
whatever
the
you
list you didn't have him on?
want. Top 10.
Most consistent.
It wasn't
That's how- no,
most
that's how I
consistent.
answered it.
He
That's
just
how I answered
made it up.
That's how I answered it.
So separate criteria for one player.
Wait, oh, no, sorry.
3, 2, 1.
He's not only top 10. He's not just top 25, he's top 10. If we're talking about the best play, the only two better players in his own generation are the two best. They're at the top. Those guys are at the top. This guy,
Talent-wise, absolutely.
my God.
MJ's a hater.
How can...
I realized MJ's a Neymar hater.
You know,
Yeah, he is,
you know,
yeah.
for
No, he's one of my favorite
For the Ronaldinho stand.
you know, it was. I think it was.
Yeah, Ronaldinho's a good.
1 year Ronaldinho.
I think it's been 8 years out of Neymar's career. He's been in the top 10 for Ballon d'Or. Did you know that? 8 years in a row it
Didn't know
was.
that, but that's a great statistic.
Mike did
MJ,
disagree.
I see you
He
rubbed
did
out the A.
disagree, but he
No,
did
I
have
heard
an
the
A.
question weird, so I thought it was like, do you agree that he is? But then, yeah. But no, I think in terms of talent, it's no debate. There's not many players talent-wise that you're like, all right, this guy's clearly better than Neymar. But then I'm like, is he really top?
No, because you'd have Ronaldinho top 10.
Yeah, he'd be.
And if
he'd be
we're
one.
talking career,
Nah, he'd be 2. He'd be second.
there we go. And Wan-Bissaka third.
I got to yeah.
All right. Kane from Phoenix 7368. Kane would be in top 3 players in the Prem history, if he had left Spurs or never played for Spurs.
Oh, I mean, probably.
If he had never played for Spurs.
So as in,
So had he
was
never
never
played
good at
for
Spurs.
Spurs or had he left Spurs to go to a better team, he would be a top 3 player in the Prem history. It's a weird question, but
It's kind of cool.
yeah, it's cool.
3, 2, 1. 4 big D's in your mouth, mate. Phoenix.
Jesus.
4 big D's because you've got players like, I don't know, Henry, Ronaldo. Heard of him? Hazard.
You know what I was going to
What are
say?
you fucking talking about?
Yeah,
He's not even fucking better
There's
than
too many goats.
Aguero is not even in that conversation, and Aguero was at a good team, winning trophies, scoring goals. So
there's
Harry
there's no
Kevin
even
De Bruyne-
guaranteed trophies.
Kevin De Bruyne's better than Harry Kane.
Agreed.
Yes.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Steven Gerrard is
Gerrard's better than Harry
and
Kane.
he's got literally
Yes.
one more trophy than him. So, fucking hell. What do you want,
You're
Harry
a
Kane?
dickhead.
Harry Kane, you'll be in top 3 when fucking Henry, fucking Hazard, Fabregas,
Hazard played
all
golf.
them guys go
That's-
Malaysia
that's-
Airlines. That's when you'll be top 3.
Oh my God.
When they go submarine trip part 2. That's when you'll be top 3 of all time.
Hustler, baby.
From Patrick Rowley, you better not be related to Jack.
Yep, it's his brother.
Vinny is a more dangerous player right now than Neymar in his prime.
Patrick, you know what? Fuck you.
You know, I like him as well.
We gotta get this guy in the studio.
Like, do I do an A? I might do an A. I want to do a D and then argue. 3, 2, 1. We've got 4 Ds, but
It's not close.
It is not
It's not
the question
remotely
wasn't,
close. Shut up.
The question
Shut
wasn't
up.
better.
Yeah,
It's more
no,
dangerous.
it's more dangerous, and it's not close.
More dangerous.
As
One
a
guy who can.
fullback, I
could-
think I'd rather go
Sorry?
90 minutes
Sorry?
against
You could
Vinny.
say anything.
Did you hear
You
him?
could put any
Mike,
word
you
in
hear
front
what
of
I'm
that.
saying?
Hear
no?
him? He said he'd rather play against Vinny.
I'd rather play against Neymar.
You'd
for
rather
90
play against
minutes
Neymar than
Vinny.
Vinicius. Get out of here. What the hell are you
If I'm
talking
any
about?
fullback,
Or maybe
that's-
because he drifts inside and creates so much more from
Are you
inside.
are
as
you
well.
all right?
yeah, and
Why?
I'm saying like you're isolated against the fullback. Mate, I think
You're saying this
Vinicius
because
is gonna be
Vinny's a
hard.
wide player. He's a wide player. So
when
you have more
Neymar
trouble.
plays wide,
And because
wide,
it
it's a
doesn't make sense.
torture
The
chamber.
cunt's lightning.
You don't think Neymar?
You don't think Neymar's faster?
You don't think Neymar's fast?
Neymar at
Vinicius.
It's
Prime
prime Neymar.
Vinicius right now.
Yes.
Do I think Neymar's faster?
Neymar
Are you
at his fastest.
Have you lost your flipping mind?
Are you dumb?
You think
Do
he's
you not
faster than
remember how
Vinicius?
fast he was?
What are you
Yes, yes,
flipping
he is.
talking about?
Yes, he is. With the ball
Right.
and without the ball, he's faster.
Vinicius is so much quicker without the ball than
No,
than
he's
Neymar.
not.
Of course
I think
he
you're-
is.
I think
Of
you're
course
brain
he is.
dead.
Of course he is.
I think all you...
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
You're doing that to Vinicius for what reason?
I'm not. I'm just saying
More
he's
dangerous.
faster.
You'd rather mark.
dangerous.
You'd
He's
rather mark
faster.
Neymar than Vinicius. Are you all right?
I said if I'm a fullback that's isolated, I'm saying
What?
Vinicius. I put a D. I put a D.
I can't
I don't
count.
care
You're
about if
also
you
the
put a
cunt
D.
who said that Mbappe right now is better than Neymar
Is that what you said?
in his
No,
prime. Yeah, you
I
said
took
that.
it back.
It's on TikTok.
I took it back.
Yeah, you
And
said
I didn't
it.
say in his prime.
So if you
I
want to
didn't say
say
in
I'm
his prime.
disrespecting Neymar,
I didn't say in his prime.
Vinicius is lightning quick. I'm just saying a fullback would have a very difficult day against Vinicius
Of
isolated.
course he would.
Of course, he'd have a
But
difficult
he's
day.
not even close to Neymar.
Yeah, Neymar was different.
He's
Obviously,
not even
Neymar's
close.
better.
Way
in
better.
all
Yeah,
round.
everything really.
Way
But
better.
I'm just saying
So
it would
how
be
could
difficult.
how
I put
could
a
you
D.
rather
I
play
put a
against
D.
Neymar?
I put a D.
What about Neymar's game would you rather
So
play
make that
against?
make sense.
Because
Make
I'm
that
not
make
getting
sense.
just torched.
You will be
behind
getting
all game.
torched.
You could
All
easily
game,
get
I'm not.
torched.
You'll get torched easily, and he'll score.
Neymar's more. I'll fucking let me just come here and I'll do you. But Vinny's just literally relentless, going bang in behind. Neymar's going, yeah, come have a break
And
have a
scoring.
break, stop running, come back here, and then
No,
we'll go.
he's
But
torturing
Vinicius
them.
is just
That is cap.
That's you guys just got to understand the game.
You don't understand.
don't understand
you don't
anything.
understand
Just
mental
understand
You
the
torture.
game.
clearly don't understand
Because
anything.
you don't have a fucking
All right,
brain.
from Narendra Nava, Cristiano Ronaldo is not a top 5 player of all time.
Player?
Player. Yeah.
What's the criteria here?
It's your own criteria. Say something stupid, you say something stupid.
Because
It's your own
what's the criteria here?
It's your own criteria. If you said these are the top 5 players of all time, is he in the list? That's what it is.
It's top 5 player.
No, it's top 5
Well,
player.
that's how I understood it.
He didn't say ability. Top 5 ability. He said player. So that's
Yeah,
that's
top
how I'm
5
looking at it.
Player. Top 5 player. Let me just say that again.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. You know why I've written redhead girl, Tom?
Why is that?
Easy A. Easy A. Cristiano Ronaldo
He has to be.
is not in the top 5.
What?
Player.
How in what
Players.
world? Yes, in what world is he
think.
not a top 5 player?
player.
Who do you have ahead of him? Just name your 5 people that
Name
you have
5.
ahead of him
Alright, ready?
right now.
Messi?
Generational Messi, obviously,
Yeah.
the best player of all time.
Yeah,
One.
Okay.
Yeah.
one. I
Then
agree.
we have generational, someone who Mike argued is a better player than Messi, Maradona.
Okay.
2.
Yeah.
Then we've got the ultimate generational player, Pele.
No, piss off.
That's
Yes.
3.
Yeah.
That's 3 pretty quick
There's
as
3,
well.
and we haven't finished yet.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah,
Keep going. Keep going.
Then we've got, on top of Pele, we've got Zinedine Zidane.
Yes.
no
we do.
Zidane.
And
what
then at
are we
number 5,
talking
player,
about?
we've got R9.
As a player?
What are we talking about? Top 5 players of all time, and Cristiano Ronaldo's not in there.
Didn't even
What the
mention
hell are you
Cruyff as
talking
well.
about? What the hell are we talking? This is just.
R9 was my 5, yeah.
This is stupid.
Nah, he has to be clear.
Come on.
What do you mean?
no
As
debate.
goal scorers,
What more
he's
does he
probably
have
one.
to do?
Oh, actually, he's not one.
What
Messi.
more does he have to do?
He's a top tier goal scorer. He'd probably be top 5 top goal scorers.
Of course, he's top 5.
Yeah.
He's top 2.
Yeah.
But as player, as a player,
Of course,
As an all-round
It's
player.
top 5. He's one of the greatest goal scorers of all time. He scored the most goals.
He's a good
In his
poacher.
prime, he could
Yeah,
do any-
you're
he
right.
could do
in
anything.
his prime, he could do it. You didn't watch that video of him at Man U?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
showed you that video.
Oh my god, man! What
I
are we
put
doing?
you on to Ronaldo.
Nah, he has
What
to
are
be,
we doing?
He has to be top 5.
What more does he have to do?
I put you on to Ronaldo.
Shut up! You didn't put me
He's
onto
done
nothing.
everything.
Samuel
What more
was
does he
trying
have
to
to
tell
do?
me.
Champions League.
Who were you trying to tell me?
Man.
What were you saying about Ronaldo?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, Samuel was trying to tell me Ronaldo didn't have tech.
I didn't
He
say
didn't
that.
look good on the ball.
Yeah,
That's what he tried
I
to
didn't
tell
try
me.
and say he didn't have tech.
Okay, what did you say?
I said he looked robotic, but then we rewatched
No,
him
it
at
wasn't
Man U.
He
robotic.
didn't watch him
prime,
at Man
he
U.
was
That's
elite.
why.
Then
Yeah, I
I
showed you the
rewatched
best
him at
video
Man U,
ever.
and
I
he
showed
was
you the best
phenomenal.
video.
And to try and you're the one who just said that he's not a top 5 player of all
Yeah,
time.
sorry, I compared him to the greatest players in the game's
Yes,
history.
and that's him.
Sorry, mate.
He is that.
He'd be 6 or 7, mate.
Ronaldo
No,
top
he's
5.
not.
If he
He's
stayed
top 5.
At his
Oh,
as a
shut
Man United
up,
player,
mate. Shut up.
He'd be in contention.
He literally won 5 Ballon
But he
d'Ors. What the
changed,
hell are
he
you
changed
talking
his
about?
game to become a poacher.
What the hell are you
so
talking
now
about?
everything's Ballon d'Or.
Boring.
It's
not.
not. So Modric is in
Alright,
our best
boring.
players
Tell me
of
about.
the
Tell me
world
about.
history.
Just tell me about
So-
Pele's game.
so
Just tell me about
Nedved-
it. Just tell me about Pele's game.
I know he lifted.
No,
he took
just
his country to 3 World Cups.
okay, but tell
And
me
if you
about
want
his
to talk
game.
about
So
Ballon
I
d'Ors,
told you
One
about
of them
his
he
game.
didn't
One of
even
the
play.
greatest goals.
One he didn't play.
He scored more goals than Ronaldo if you want to count all of them.
Yep.
No, so
If you
you're
want to
just
count
being
all
stupid.
1,500.
We're just being stupid
If you
for
wanna do
likes. I
stats,
see why.
stats,
I see
boy.
why. I see why people in the comments say
Didn't know you were a Ronaldo stan.
Anybody in their dog can start a podcast because it's quite obvious. You got
All right,
you and
so
your
we're
dog sitting over
disrespecting
here.
legends.
No, we're not.
We're
That's
disrespecting
what you're
legends.
doing.
He's top 5.
He's top
We're
5.
disrespecting
without a doubt.
legends. Okay.
Jesus.
Samuel
not
said,
even questioned.
Samuel said Kaká's the most disappointing player of all time, mate.
That makes sense.
We did say that.
That
makes sense. If
That
you
makes
think about
sense.
it, it makes sense.
He's
He's
a
the most
stats player.
disappointing players of all
It
time.
makes sense if you think about it.
What-
Where his
what-
career should have
what-
gone to.
The youth of today.
What his
a
career
stats
should have
player.
gone
World
to.
Cup he
All
didn't
of
play.
them.
So what are we going to pretend
Yeah, but
that?
he's-
Okay, let's
he's
not
in the
count.
squad.
Let's not count
He's in the
trophies where
best
people don't
original squad
play.
of all time.
Let's not count trophies where people don't
I won a
play.
Ballon d'Or.
Of course,
He won a Champions
disappointing.
Yeah.
Disappointing doesn't mean he had the worst career.
easy.
It just means where he should have got,
Easy.
he didn't reach.
Easy,
I
mate.
mean, he probably did, to be fair.
He
Crazy.
didn't. He went to
Easy.
Madrid at 28.
We've got literally, you could have said Ronaldinho and you've said Kaká.
Yeah, Ronaldinho was just, it felt as though his peak was higher. So for me, it was just it.
What do you mean his peak was higher?
Was.
He was literally just got fat and stopped playing. That's
what?
not more disappointing than a player getting injured.
No, but he was better for
Don't
longer.
try and justify it.
He was at a higher level for longer.
Don't try and justify
was.
it. It's a poor
He really
take.
was. No, it's
and
not.
if you don't know ball about Pele and Maradona,
You don't know
football
ball,
didn't start
obviously.
in 2010.
You
mate.
don't know
All
ball.
right?
Mate, you don't remember your take about Garincha? You don't know ball, obviously.
Yeah, well, he's not generational. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Lanat's burner.
Good.
Kaká's 2007 Ballon d'Or season is the best season for a midfielder of all time. Agree or disagree? Individual season
He was that good, man.
for a midfielder of all time.
That's tough.
I'm gonna say, but
I'm going to say,
it's
definitely
very
debatable,
close. It's
but I'm gonna
debatable.
say, you know what, I agree.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. We've gone
I'll
2
agree.
A's and 2 D's again.
It could have gone either way.
I can-
honestly.
yeah,
It-
I hear
It
it.
leans both ways, to be honest. But I feel like when you look at,
Pause.
I feel like when you look at his level, it's hard to really think of midfielders that were that good,
Yeah.
and that dominant.
Oh yeah,
In
I was going to
any
say that.
competition at any
Yeah.
level, he was that guy.
could do
If the question
everything.
was the most unplayable, I think I would have said agree. Like if it was
Yeah.
that was the most unplayable midfielder, I would.
But he
I'd
did it for
agree.
a whole season.
And I think
No, I'd say I agree.
Yeah.
But if the question is, it's the best
the
season
best?
of a midfielder.
Yeah.
I don't.
But wasn't it Ballon d'Or winning? Was that the
yeah,
question?
he won the
was,
Ballon
yeah.
d'Or. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he won the Ballon d'Or.
So like
yeah.
Did he say Ballon d'Or
you
in the
could say the
question or no?
Yaya
Yeah,
season
he did.
was on par with this, which it was.
Yeah.
He had the stats behind it.
yeah, stats wise,
Stats
but also
wise.
I'd rather I'd like Iniesta in 2011. I'd like
True.
Modric
True,
in
true,
2018.
yeah, De Bruyne right now.
Yeah.
It's debatable.
I think
don't know.
Kaká, what
Zidane
he-
when he won the Ballon d'Or.
But what
Absolutely.
Kaká had for him was he was undoubtedly the best player on the pitch for AC.
Yeah.
All the time. Whereas
Clearly.
Iniesta wasn't,
On the
Modric
pitch,
wasn't.
on the pitch, full stop.
Yeah.
And this
Iniesta
system-
wasn't and Modric
We
wasn't.
can't forget how he handled United as well, and that was like a prime United era
Yeah.
as well, and he made them look like children. So
The
I
Light
feel
next
like,
year they got to the Champions League final.
yeah,
light
so I
work.
feel
They
like
won.
This is like
Milan won the Champions League that year. Though.
That United team.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But this is the year they beat Liverpool.
Light
Yeah.
work.
2007.
Losers.
We had Crouch up.
This is from EVG.cc. Ronaldo would not be the GOAT even if he had won the 2022 World Cup with Portugal.
Nah, to be fair, I mean, it's a shout if you do that. I'm gonna say.
Three, 2, 1.
Easy A.
Quadruple A.
Quad A.
He
I
don't
think there could be a shout in terms of his greatness if he had one with.
I think his
Portugal.
legacy potentially,
Yeah.
but in terms of
But
players,
to be the
no way.
goat.
You don't
I
touch
don't know.
my
I
goat.
think Messi. Just,
I don't think he's ever
Yeah.
been better than Messi.
You don't
Yeah, I
touch
saw
my
a take
goat.
saying that realistically, if the Ballon d'Or was based on who is the best player every year,
Yeah.
Messi should have won the Ballon d'Or every year after Kaká won it.
Every year
Yeah.
since his first one. Yeah.
Till right now.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Until this could probably be last year was probably the first year he wasn't.
Yeah.
No, he
Because there was
probably
like-
He was pretty good.
Yeah, he was.
Saka,
He won the Ballon d'Or
Odegaard.
last- Shut- Oh my god.
Saliba.
Yeah, the guy.
Yeah, Ronaldo don't touch my goat.
No way.
Pause.
A lot of Ronaldo stands here.
Yeah. Prime Barcelona. This is from INI. This
Yep.
will probably be the last one. Prime Barcelona
We get this many
is
questions.
better than Prime Madrid, but the Madrid greatest 11 players is better than the greatest 11 players who played for Barca.
Oh, that's a good question. So is this a
It's a
two-parter?
two-part question.
So is he saying if we picked the best Barca team or like one team that played
Barca.
for a
I think it
season?
means like Barca 2011
Yeah.
is
is better than Madrid 2015 or 2016.
16, which that's maybe the third
So,
time
yeah.
they won Champions
Yeah.
League.
That's that
Yeah.
part. And what's the second part?
But all-time combined.
All-time combined, not combined, all-time Madrid players who have played for Madrid 11 is better than all-time players who have played for Barca 11.
Oh, for me.
Oh, it's close.
Ronaldinho. Nah, I'm gonna say. I mean, okay, yeah.
Oh my god.
It's actually
Yeah,
tough.
yeah.
I just,
I'm going to write my Barca team out.
like the all-time team.
Yeah.
So you're obviously going AD.
Yeah, I did. Don't rub it out, you little weenus.
Yeah, I won't rub it out, but I'm thinking that it's close.
Oh, fuck, it is close.
It's very close.
But I
One guy
think
plays for both.
Yeah, I know.
That's what sells me the dream.
True.
No, I think I've hacked it. So prime 2011 Barca is better than 2016, 17, whatever you want to say, Madrid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Agree?
Yes,
Yeah.
agree.
Yep.
But the best 11 of players you can take from Barca
Mm-hmm.
since we've watched football is better than the best 11
No,
players.
Madrid. is better.
Best 11 of Madrid players you can take is better than players you can take from Barca. I disagree.
Yep.
I disagree as
Yep.
well.
This is the team I've done for
I wrote
Barca.
A. Who did you put in DM that you hate?
No,
Busquets.
You put Neymar 10.
Yeah.
I did hacking.
That is a good hack.
You could have even put Ronaldinho
Yeah.
there.
Put
and swap
Ronaldinho on the
Neymar.
wing.
Yeah. Either or for them too.
Yeah, 'cause
That's
they
what
were
I was
changing
thinking
for me.
about.
Boom, that's clear.
Iniesta, Busquets,
No,
Dani
but-
Alves, Puyol, Piqué,
Do you think
Jordi
Iniesta's
Alba.
better than
Ter Stegen.
Zidane?
I don't know.
I'll put mine
Close.
Zidane.
I think
But this is
Zidane's better
Barca.
than Iniesta.
No, I know. I just
Oh.
think that the
Oh, that's
midfielders,
just- yeah.
This is my
the
Barca.
midfielders still would finish 2-1, regardless of if you put Neymar in the middle.
Who?
In my opinion,
2-1 to who?
Barca,
Okay, why?
Busquets, Iniesta, and Zidane,
Okay.
or Busquets, Neymar, and Zidane. Whatever. Regardless, Zidane gets in there over all three.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that's what I was just
Okay.
saying. So whatever.
Who are your
way-
centre backs?
Piqué and Puyol.
I think it goes.
defense?
I think it splits 1-1, and
'Cause
then
Marcelo's better than Alba.
Yep.
Yeah.
You,
Dani
could
Alves
put,
is
you
better.
could put Ramos in there.
Yeah.
yeah, Ramos
Casillas
goes
is-
in.
Ramos goes in.
Casillas
Casillas
goes
is
in.
better. You got
One in the middle.
Zidane.
Yeah.
Outside of
CR7
that.
comes in for
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldo.
For
Yeah.
Ronaldinho.
Yeah,
Like 5 to
Yeah.
6.
yeah.
5 to
6
6.
5
It's
Barca,
close.
I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I see
And
that
if
as
you
well.
just say that R9 plays for Madrid,
Well,
Unknown plays for both.
R9's best year was at Barca.
Yeah,
His
statistically.
Barca year
yeah.
was better than
Then
any
his
year he
Madrid
had
years,
at
yeah.
Madrid.
But he was still an elite level.
at
He
Madrid.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, well,
That was good.
we didn't argue too much,
That's
I think. Except for a couple of people disrespecting legends today.
So weird.
like Mr. Wayo.
Some
Speaking
people
ill of the
disrespected
dead.
legends. I
Samuel
chose
spoke ill
not
of the
to.
dead.
Who?
I was back
LA.
on my guys.
I didn't speak ill of them.
Pele's alive.
Is he? No, he's not. He's dead, mate.
God.
Oh, when?
He died
Yeah, he's dead.
ages ago.
He was like sick.
And Maradona.
Yeah.
This guy
I know
doesn't care.
Maradona died. When did Pele hit the
Pele
stairs?
died.
Pele
like-
died a while ago. Remember when everyone? Remember when
wasn't it last
Neymar?
year?
No. Yeah,
When
man,
did he die?
Pele died 2 years
Oh,
ago. I
fuck. He
think.
died last year.
Oh, last year.
29th of December.
Yeah. I
Yeah, it was
remember.
recently.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Yeah, I was backing him.
Because
Anyway.
remember
I was
everyone
backing you,
put a
mate.
photo of Pele on their story?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do that.
He's been there.
Yeah,
finished.
he's gone. He's upstairs. He's not even on the stairs.
Yeah, he's not even making his way up.
Maradona he greeted him.
Yeah.
Did Maradona go first?
Yeah.
Remember? And then they posted that video of them heading the ball to each other and they said, like, oh, they can finally
Were they in heaven?
reunite again.
You guys reckon in heaven you're your age that you died, or you're just what?
Because that would be shit.
I think you get to choose.
Nah,
Surely.
You have to choose your favorite
Nah,
age.
there's a biblical age where you are when you're in
Is it your
heaven.
prime?
So everyone's
Yeah.
the same age.
Yeah, you're whatever.
Is
that
everyone
age is.
above age?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, but how does it work for
What if you
like
die young?
a young kid that dies? Are
You're just a
do they
kid.
just transform to older? What they would have been older? How does it work? Like, say if you died at 3, terminally ill,
Don't think you can get
you
to
have to
heaven.
transform.
Like,
Can you get to heaven?
like, what if you're a baby and you
I don't think
die?
you've done
You're just
enough.
a baby in heaven. You
Well, I
can't
don't
look
think
after
you-
yourself.
I don't think
I
you've
know.
done enough
But
in
I know
life
as an
to
adult,
get to
there's an
heaven.
age you are.
Right? Don't you have to do enough to get to heaven?
Yeah.
So
But-
a kid can't get to heaven.
No, you can.
Oh, of
because
course.
they're spiritually pure.
Oh,
It's
they
like
got
they have Wicked in heaven as well. You have been Wicked?
No, what's that?
Underage,
Isn't it a musical?
Underage event.
Oh.
Skyfire.
You guys never went? No, I never went.
I was
wasn't
allowed. Yeah. African parents.
I wasn't allowed.
Hell no.
I never went.
Which DJ would DJ in heaven? Ed Star. You think he's getting in there? I reckon Avicii. David Guetta's not dead, is he?
Who's the guy that
Yeah,
had
David
Parkinson's?
Guetta would do it in heaven because
he's
he did
alive.
He's alive, but you didn't see his George Floyd testimony.
No.
This is for George Floyd.
Yeah, I remember that.
Started playing
No,
house.
David Guetta.
David Guetta, the sicko.
Avicii's dead.
David Guetta gets top 5 sickest bastards in the
Yeah.
world award for me.
Bro,
For doing
let's-
that George Floyd testimony before a set.
Would you feel?
Yeah.
fucking
This is
brazy.
for George Floyd.
Would you feel more offended if he played like Tupac or something? Would it be
Or
worse?
sexy bitch.
No,
I think he played sexy bitch with that.
No, he didn't. He
Yeah, he
did it.
did, I think.
He did it. We
can't
need to do an
confirm.
episode where we don't talk about football. Yeah, hey, my coochie. I mean, my booty. Oh,
well, thank you. This has been Let Him Shoot. This has been How the Hell Did I Get Here all episode.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
guys.
And shout out Jessler.
Jesla, winner of the Matilda's away kit.
You-
Congrats,
You got to
legend.
pay for postage though.
Yeah.
Ladies.